Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is another episode of Study Crypto, and today we are discussing Terra Luna again. We are discussing the Terra Rebels community and how I think they are looking to take this coin to the next 100x. We will also talk about a recent article that there is a flight ban with the whole Terra workers community, and we will also just give you some updates on what happened with Terra Station and how it went down. But before we do so, this is Study Crypto, where we simplify crypto for all new investors or all seasoned investors. Our goal is to bring you as much crypto content as possible. So if you are new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe. And if you do like this content, please make sure to smash that like button. Thank you very much, as it really helps us out and it really helps us to grow. So let's get right into it. First things first, I want to talk about this article that just recently came out. I'll leave the link in the description so you can read it for yourself. But crypto workers behind Terra and Luna are facing a flight ban in South Korea. The ongoing crypto crash has brought a lot of investors back down to earth. In the case of the current and former Terraform Labs employees, is keeping them literally grounded. Dozens of past and present staff from the company behind the two notorious crypto coins, Terra USD and Luna, have been barred from leaving South Korea. According to multiple reports, the travel ban comes amid an intensifying investigation into the sudden collapse of Terra USD, a so-called stablecoin. Well, we know how that played out. Algorithmically pegged to the value of the US dollars, it turned out not to be so stable. Duh, we all know that. Some of the hints of travel ban emerged on Twitter, where Daniel Hong, a former Terraform Lab employee, posted that he hadn't been allowed to board a scheduled flight to New York City. Korean outlet JTBC reported the same day that another person on the primary designers behind Terra USD was under a travel ban. I'll leave this article here. You can pretty much come and read it for yourself. But this is not good news. We constantly keep hearing a lot of news, especially with this whole Terra and the investigation going on. Right now, I really feel for a lot of the employees. Pretty much, for all of you that don't know what a flight ban is that you literally just cannot leave the country. They want you to stay there. And the reason is they just pretty much don't want you to flee, right? If you leave the country, they may not have access to you. They may not be able to retrieve you. So they are keeping everybody grounded from traveling, which is really interesting because they really have been going in depth with this whole investigation and Do Kwon. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen. Further down in the article, it states South Korea ongoing investigation into Terra Luna collapse is being led by a special financial crimes unit nicknamed the Grim Reapers of Yudu. After the Seoul Financial District Yudu think South Korean Wall Street, the financial focus investigation team, renowned for its role in hundreds of arrests in past cases, including large embezzlement scandal. In the case of Terraform Labs, the Grim Reapers are looking into possible fraud and other financial violations on the part of the company, its employees, and its founder, Do Kwon. So again, I'll leave an article here so you guys can read up on it. But things are not looking good for Do Kwon, as we just keep seeing more and more investigation on him, more and more news of things going on that did not really look good with the whole Terra crash. So it's interesting to see, but as always, stay tuned on this channel and I'll make sure to update you with the latest news. In the video that I did yesterday, the proposals were passed, and there's a nice nifty picture going around here that you can pretty much see. The distribution, 50% transaction fees to the community pool, and increased proposed validator rewards. This was passed. The tax 1.2% burn on all transaction passed, and the most recent re-enable staking delegation to existing active validators set only. The cool thing about this is that it also gives you that the code is ready. Update mainnet v.520 after August 22nd. Validators welcome. Code is ready. It gives you when the code is ready and that pretty much they are ready to implement this. So this is good news because, as we can see, a lot of these codes are ready and good to go. They actually have links on GitHub, and I feel like the Terra Rebels are just doing as much as possible to make this coin succeed. Like I stated before, at this point, this is a community token, and the Terra Rebels are pretty much just looking to do as much as they can to 100x this coin. I mean, even 1000x this coin. Hopefully, with this new restaking and also new validators coming into the whole community, we are able to see some new developers. We are able to see some burns happen, because that is desperately what this coin needs. It needs a lot of burns to pretty much boost up that price. Also, another thing to note and keep in mind is we are in a bear market, right? The prices of a lot of these projects are down, but I'm curious to see how Terra Rebels is going to play out with this whole Terra Luna Classic, because if they can keep the community going strong, if they can keep growing this community, this token definitely is not dead and it can revive. Again, I'm also realistic and I made many videos. If you follow this channel, you will see my opinions on a lot of these tokens, especially this whole Terra Luna Classic. Like I said, there's a lot of negativity around it. You have to be realistic that at this point, it does seem like it is a gamble. But it could be a good gamble or a bad gamble. That's really up to you. Here, we do not give financial advice. So that is really for you to decide and make your own reason as to what you want to do. My goal is to just bring you as much information as possible on this whole Terra Luna Classic, and let's see, hopefully in the future it does make some bags for some people, because some people did lose a lot of money. So I'm hoping to see some people get some sort of redemption from this whole process. Moving on, Terra Station also was down for a couple of hours. If you went on their website, you saw nothing but just a blank screen, and the developers were aware of it. They were also working really hard at it as well. So Terra Station has recovered. TFL added code to correctly call the right function for classic Luna. Make Luna great again. And right here is pretty much what was put out. Terra Station has recovered. It looks like they fixed the issue in the station code rather than in Terra.js code, but as mentioned, it is back up. Nice, good to know. We probably need a plan B in case this happens. How do we get that up and going? You instead throw in an error, blah, 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 blah. This is pretty much in the whole Discord community. If you guys want to get involved in their Discord, you can go and see. But it was down for a bit, and also that did cause a little bit of panic within the community. I was in the Discord, and a lot of people were wondering, hey, what happened? Did it pretty much just reg pull? Is it over? Is it done? What's going on? No, it simply was just down for a couple of hours. The good thing about Terra Rebels is that they are really communicative in this Discord. They chat back and forth with the community. So like stated before, I urge anyone to go on and pretty much check out that Discord. And that's another reason why I feel like they are doing as much as possible to pretty much boost up this token. This token at this point just belongs to us, the community members. There you have it. That's your Terra Luna update. Thank you and see you next time.